Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Delinks video. I know I said he was going to appear at a higher level at this point because I have resorted to these. But resorting to those, well, I was opening up the item screen and this showed up. You really want to tick me off, don't you, Spectre? You really want to get underneath my skin. I mean, you insulted my Copium stash. Why are you doing this? I need the Copium to stay stable, Spectre. Do you know what happens without my Copium? Do you know what happens if I think everything is fucked? You probably don't. You probably don't care. Yeah, sure. Alright, fine, whatever. But I need my Copium stash to stay sane. Do you know what would happen without it? If I just didn't believe there was hope in anything, it would be awful. It would be so bad. I need my Copium to stay sane, especially in today's world, especially with the way things are playing out, especially with you being, well, you. But that's beside the point. You're not really part of the main issue. I would say you're kind of a mid-contribution to the problem. I mean, you think you're all that, but I mean, that was one duel, Spectre, honestly. You may win every now and then, but you're not exactly peak despair. I mean, to be honest, Aporia did a better job. And, I mean, he wasn't exactly pure despair either, if we're being honest. But at least he wasn't tormenting me as much as Zone did during the Turbo Grand Prix. I was just so miserable, and I know I didn't have to be, but I mean, I'm just so worried. And right now, I need the Copium stash. I need to believe that things will work out, or I will go insane. You don't want me to go insane, Spectre. You don't want me to go insane. If you really think that would be hilarious, you have no idea how insane I can truly be. And that's not even funny, to be honest with you. I mean, some people have probably seen a fraction of my insanity, and I still don't think that they are of the mindset that it's funny. I think they probably want me to get professional help, which, it works if I know what I want to say. Though these days, I, sometimes blank out on that. I mean, there's only so much I can say. I've already said basically what I can say for now. I don't really need therapy right now, even though I'm paranoid as fuck. Like, my psychiatrist is like, any paranoid thoughts? No paranoid thoughts that are the result of, let's see, mental illness? Nothing, no paranoia like that. But I am very anxious about what could happen in the future. And that's why I need my Copium stash, Spectre. Don't insult my Copium stash. I know that things end in tragedy a lot. I know. Things do end in tragedy a lot, Spectre. That's why I need my Copium stash. Because hopefully, that's not what's about to happen. Hopefully, I don't have to deal with that shit. However, I do know that you really want to see me in pain. You want to see me in pain? Oh, no. Only one person gets to see that, and you are not part of the... No. You are not that person, and don't even act like you should be. Don't even act like you should be. That is a luxury you did not... You did not work for it. To be fair, neither did you, Belle, but we're going to ignore that detail. I know what I want, Spectre. I know a lot of things about what I want, but I just don't like losing. When I want something, I better get it. And I'm not saying this in an entitled way. It's just, can the person I vote for win? Let's just put it this way. If it's between that fucker and this other bitch, who would you rather have leading this country? I mean, I would rather neither, because to be honest, both of them suck. But if it's between this fucker and that bitch, I think I'm going with the bitch, man. I mean, let's just be honest. I would go with a lot of things before I decide that I would accept defeat. And if you think I am a sore loser, you do not know what sore loser means unless the person I'm voting for loses. And because you think I'm a sore loser right now, you've seen nothing. You've seen absolutely nothing. You think you've seen shit, but you haven't. You've seen nothing yet. Oh, by the way, Spectre, I think you probably dropped something. I'm not sure what it is, but whatever you dropped, I'm not giving it back to you. I mean, seriously, I don't even know what you dropped. It looks like some kind of, what the hell is this? I don't even know what it is, but it must be, wow, this is weird. It's some kind of weird, did you kill someone, Spectre? That's all I can think of when I look at this. I mean, it's a good thing that I'm not allowed to put this on YouTube, because dear God. And by the way, there's nothing I can put on YouTube. It's just a joke. A very bad one. But I mean, we know I love my dark humor. I love it so much, I always need more. Alright, well, I won this, but quite frankly, I'm still not satisfied. You didn't satisfy me, Spectre. And for that, you must suffer for this. You do not understand the importance of my Copium stash. I need to show you what it's like without it. Actually, I don't think that'd be funny content, to be honest. I mean, I've seen some shit, but that doesn't mean it's funny just because I've seen it. I mean, let's just be honest here. Okay, I've got plenty of these. Okay, Spectre. Allow me to prove that you can never defeat me. Allow me to prove that you're full of shit. I mean, for some reason, I've run out of things to talk about. So I just sat here eating some shit, you know, just to make sure that I've got calories in my system. And because I don't want anyone thinking I'm forgetting about calories. Dear God. I also hope I'm properly hydrated. We don't know if that's actually true. But, I mean, ideally, it absolutely is. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I hope you aren't able to activate that at the end of this turn, because I need that card to be dead. And that card is absolutely my enemy. If that card is my enemy, not much else in your deck is my enemy, to be honest. Although you do have a lot of Link monsters at level... Wait, hold on. Link monsters don't have levels. I meant... Hold on a second. I meant that you have a lot of cards, a lot of Link monsters that are at 0 attack. This is a problem, Spectre. Do you know what happened to the last person that had 0 monsters? Hold on. Do you know what happened to the last person that had 0 attack for their monsters? Do you know what I did to them? To be honest, I think I lost that, but we're going to ignore this detail. Because who cares? The point I'm making here is, do you know what I did to that bitch that just put a bunch of monsters with 0 attack in their deck. Do you know how I feel about those monsters? They are stupid. Get them off the field. I don't care what I'm using right now. I don't want to see them. Like, screw you. Okay, alright, listen. You don't seem to understand who has the dominance around here. I am the one dominating this duel. You clearly don't believe that. You're clearly under the delusion that you're the one owning this duel. Meanwhile, I disagree because you have so many weak monsters, but your weak monsters are really what I have beef with. Do you want to know why? Because like I said, some of them have 0 attack. However, they're not as bad as Time Lords because Time Lords, all of them, well, okay. I do know what I was about to say, and it was about to be stupid. So I'm just gonna be like this. Most Time Lords have 0 attack. I know there's like 1, maybe 2 that don't. But you have a lot of weak monsters with 0 attack for a reason. And I just don't like that, Spectre. I don't even get the option to select them for an attack. Do you know how I feel about that? I feel like I want to kill you. Although, to be honest, I don't actually want you dead. That was just an exaggeration. However, don't expect me to mourn if that ever happens. And because I heard it did once, and I don't know how that went, but apparently you didn't have much to say. Oh, and by the way, I was on Discord recently, and someone brought up the trolley problem. And I know that everyone is tired of me bringing up the trolley problem, or at least will be when I've fully caught up. But here's the deal. There's a twist on this one, I swear. So basically, you're the one that's going to be sacrificed for the trolley problem. And the question was, how many people will it take for you to be like, fair enough? You know what I said to that? None. Because I don't want my life to be sacrificed for any reason. If you try to sacrifice my life because of the damn trolley problem, I have a problem with you. I don't care what your reason is, I don't give a shit. I think I am more important than these other bastards whose lives think... You think those lives are more important than mine? Well, who is going to be like, sure, I'm okay with being the sacrifice for the trolley problem? That's not human though. It's very human to be like, no. I don't want to be a sacrifice for any reason. It's a very human thing to say. It would be weird if I didn't say that. If you look at a healthy individual, it just makes a lot of sense. Although, am I actually healthy? I guess we can debate that. But I could be worse. I could be worse. Do you think I can't be worse? I have been worse. I mean, honestly, I have been very awful. And you may not have been there, but I was. And damn, that was awful. I mean, seriously, I have already admitted that I used to be obsessed with Yummy Merrick, and I don't think anyone understands what that's like. I don't even understand what that's like, and I was the one experiencing it. I'm over here like, how the hell did that happen? I don't think any of us will ever know the answer. I don't think anyone can comprehend what that's like, because I am struggling to myself. Okay, so I'm glad that I can actually record normally, but the problem I'm having is I don't really know how much longer I can keep this up, and because I thought about what I could bring up, and the trolley problem was my lead. And we know that if that was my lead, there's a problem. Well, there are many problems with that, actually. And, well, I don't really think there's too much of an issue. Besides the fact that the trolley problem is, well, don't sacrifice me for it. Because I'm on record saying that I would not let anyone be I don't want anyone being sacrificed for the trolley problem, but not even me should get sacrificed. No. No one should be sacrificed for the trolley problem. And this is why people are sick of me talking about it. Because I just talk about it too much. Especially in Hope for the Future, which I still haven't uploaded for some reason. I mean, listen, I've got my reasons. It's just, they may not be the best reasons. And I don't really think that I should have to defend my reasoning. And because if I'm the sacrifice, who the hell is going to be okay with being one? I mean, okay, there are some people out there that would probably be like, okay, yeah, my life isn't really that valuable anyway. But those people are probably not living the best lives imaginable, you know? To be honest, I think that's most of us. But, I mean, even though I fall into that category, I'm still like, no. No. You don't get to sacrifice me for any reason, and Oh, I've got a new record, guys. I got a new record. Let me look at it. I've got to see it in bigger text. Guys, this is amazing. I made a record live. When was the last time I made a record live? Normally, I do my best duels off screen. Which means what exactly? It means a number of things. No one really has to ask. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to go do a bunch of shit, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to do Spectre again.